matches for you this evening, and surely it can't get any more bonkers than that last one. The world number one, Michael van Gerwen, has just been dumped out of the European Darts Grand Prix, despite averaging 111 against a Mensur Suljovic, who was positively glacial in his movements at times. World-class levels of faffing about from Mensur Suljovic, and it's not stopped him from throwing 109 average and beating the best player in the world right now. Stunning stuff from the Austrian. He's through to the final day of action. Michael van Gerwen is not. And I'll tell you what, there's going to be plenty of players here in Sindelfingen, still in the tournament, whose ears have pricked up a little after Michael van Gerwen has won 5 of these tournaments this year. He will not be making it 6. And that opens the door for the rest of the field to go and claim potentially a first European Tour title. Stephen Bunting's not won one before. Vincent van der Voort has. He won in Austria last year. Only one of these guys can make it through to the last 16. Dan Dawson in the commentary box for this one. It's going to be quicker than the last one, I can assure you that. Rod Harrington alongside me.
Game on. Yes, I think we can assure you that it'll be quicker than the last one. But let's not get away from the fact that the brilliant darts that Suljovic threw, double 14, a 4 out of 4. He wants 68, doesn't attempt to go for the treble 20. Big 20, because he knows he's going to hit the double 14.
60.
Follow that, these two.
Quite.
And we've got 2 quality players on the stage right now.
57.
Yeah, the Bullet and the Dutch Destroyer. Stephen Bunting, the Bullet, saw off Alan Norris. I mean, that was the standout tie when the draw was made in the opening round. He won it 6-4 in the end with a 94 average. He wasn't hitting top gear, but he got the job done. It was his 5th consecutive win against Alan Norris. Norris yet to record a victory over the man who beat him in the final of the Zuiderdown Masters and, of course, the Lakeside World Championship.
The interest in this match would be to see how Vincent plays after that defeat of Vincent in the Grand Prix last week. You know, 11 darts at a double to win set 2. You know, when you're 2 sets to the up, I don't think Vincent would have lost it from there. But he kind of lost the plot a little bit, and he couldn't get out of his head that he should be 2 sets to the up, and before he knew it, you know, Mensur's got, and I think he rolled off 9 legs on the trot. 9 consecutive legs for Mensur Suljovic to come from behind and beat Vincent van der Voort in the World Grand Prix. Make it through to a major semi-final. Tops for Bunting.
44.
Vincent van der Voort's got 61, so
surely he'll go for 25, gives him 2 darts, or will it be treble 15? That's a 25, that leaves double 18. Double 18 it is.
In the first leg.
A 15 dart first leg for Vincent van der Voort.
Throw first.
It's a break of throw.
Well, Vincent, a former major finalist, of course,
139.
made the UK Open final way back in 2007, but these last sort of year, 18 months, have really signalled a return to form where he's a threat in major tournaments again. We mentioned earlier on this evening that Vincent was not far off knocking Phil Taylor out of the World Championships. He missed the opportunity to take a 4-3 lead in that match, ended up losing 5-3. But he did beat him in the Grand Prix in Dublin.
96.
He then followed that up by beating Terry Jenkins. And then came that game against Mensur Suljovic, when all was looking rosy, but then it all fell apart. Bunting quite some way behind in this leg. Needs to find a ton 40 to get to a finish and doesn't do so. So Vincent van der Voort hitting a lot of big finishes in Dublin. Can he have one here? Could do.
Well, a big 18 just sets it up quite beautifully. After 12 darts, wants 40. Not going to lose too many legs if you're doing that sort of scoring.
100. This is your 40.
Not as much pressure as there could have been. Vincent van der Voort. Tops he wants. Double 10. Double 5. And it's another 15 darter, 2-0 for Vincent van der Voort.
Leg Steven to throw first. Game on. $134.
Needs to win this leg, does Bunting.
100.
Go to breaker throws down. I think there might not be any way back from that. And that dart really does go to the left. You can see even that does as well. It's the one thing that Steve
94.
has a little bit of a problem with, especially when you're going for doubles on the left-hand side of the dartboard.
Vincent van der Voort fills it up. It's the first 180 of the match. We've only got one tie in the last 16 to be set up. Is the winner of this one versus the winner of our final match of the evening. Peter Snakebite Wright against Jermaine Watamena.
Stephen, you require
1-2-1.
133.
A bit more manageable than 1-3-3. Bunting may not give Vincent a go at it. Look at this. Ooh, misses double 8 now, Vincent. This would be 8 killer.
121.
Well, not to be. Oh,
26.
Horrible visit.
Stephen, you require
Now this
16.
is the area of the board where Steve has a problem with. He puts the first one just on the outside. Well, no problem that time. Straight in the middle of the double 8.
Game on.
Got to come down surely. Yeah.
177.
Searches down the bottom for the treble 19. Second dart going in the treble 20. Just caught the flight of the first one and kicked it across.
96.
Okay then, Rod. Vincent van der Voort. He's beaten Phil Taylor on TV this year. He's made major quarterfinals. Quarterfinal of the Worlds, of course. Quarterfinal of the Grand Prix. He's in the top 16 in the world. What has he got to do between now and the start of next year to get himself in the Premier League? Bearing in mind, we're going to Holland for the first time in Rotterdam as well, not Rotherham.
The back end, the last two places are what you normally do in the World Championship. If someone does really well and is leading into that playing fairly well, then nor do they get the nod. I mean, every year,
43.
you know, you like to mix it up a bit, put new faces in. Vincent's one of the people that haven't been in there, come close a couple of times.
139.
With the crowd, please,
54.
Walk-on music's good. Casey and the Sunshine Band, can't beat them. More my era.
Well, Harrington moving into local radio DJ there. Double 10 for Vincent. Gets it. 3-1.
Full flag. Vincent van der Voort.
3 winning legs for Vincent, all in 15 darts.
Game on.